All right, we are firing up. Hello, everyone. Check, check. Mic's working, video's working. We're getting up and going. I'm just coming to you solo tonight. It looks like I won't have anyone helping me out on chat, so that's a little disappointing. Um, to be honest, I've been struggling quite a bit at Clash lately. Um, I'm rocking a Lavaloon deck, and it's been up and down. If you look at my profile here, I'm down from my high of 3940 by quite a bit, almost a full 500. Um, so this new meta has not been kind to me at all. Very disappointing. Tristan, welcome back. Good to see ya. All right, so tonight the plan is two tourneys. So let's get it rocking as soon as possible here. The tournament name is Bold Strategy live on YouTube, and the password is totalBS. So be sure to join the tourney and get things going. We'll be firing things up in about 15 minutes, so be sure to join in and get ready to go. Uh, for those of you who are here, how are things going with audio video quality? I played with a bunch of settings, so I'm hoping it's a lot better. I can't quite get 480p with my current CPU. Hoping to upgrade. So let me know what you think. Send a nice little live chat so I know you're here. Just going to edit the video description here as we have a special little treat for you if you do end up subscribing and you're a public user. Who do we got joining us? A Rose is back. Nice. And Tristan, I appreciate the feedback. I'm glad because I spent quite a bit of time fixing all my settings, so it's good, good. I noticed that my logo off on the right side, though, for Clash Royale seems to be cut off slightly. But what can you do? 3 days in a row. Yes, I appreciate it. Welcome back. Well, I got a bunch of chests open here. I'm hoping that I get a legendary because this game owes me one. So we'll start with the free ones, work our way up to some crowns and clan chests, see what we got. Ah, boring free chest. Another free chest. Name of the tournament is Bold Strategy live on YouTube. If you just type in Bold Strategy, you should be able to find it. Um, I'll also edit the description here as we got our little clown tag up here. A rose looks like you found it. Nice. We got this. We got Crumb Dog. Welcome. Good to see you. I don't think we've played with you yet, so looking forward to it. We do a lot of deck strategy and tips in here. So if any of you have any questions about your deck, you'd like a suggestion for a tweak, don't hesitate to throw out a chat and I'll take a look. Um, the first tourney tag is Y9PQ0GV. Why does Clash make it so difficult? Rose, did you make it to the top 10 last time, though? Didn't you? Tristan, were you able to try out some of the deck tweaks that we gave you for your Arena 6 deck? How are things working out for you? Well, Rose, let's check out your deck while you're here. Sahil, welcome, welcome. Now, the giant skeleton you don't see very often. He has had some buffs come through in the past little while, so you can get that bomb all the way to the tower. Um, that's a very good thing. If you're relying on him to tank though for your balloon, there's a bunch of things that will give you better value there. Even if you spend one more elixir and go for a P.E.K.K.A, way more tanking power than that giant skeleton has. I would even do a giant balloon if you want to do one less elixir, if you're finding you're not cycling fast enough, as your balloon is really your win condition in that deck. So Tristan tried it out but didn't know how to use it. Well, that's the thing is play styles really come into play in this game as well. Uh, Rose is saying that's not his real deck; he was just trolling. Well, it's good to have fun every once in a while as well. Um, so play styles. I typically rock a beatdown deck that looks for the opportunity for my opponent to make a mistake and then capitalize. A lot of people like to keep the pressure on and cycle really fast. That's a nice little play. We got some few more people joining the tournament here. Vivsies, I believe I shouted you out before, but welcome. And Anthony R, thanks for joining us. Got a couple more chests open here while we're waiting. Hoping to get a legendary out of that clan chest. That would be delightful. I still haven't got a single card I actually use, which is how my typical chest openings go. Battle Ram, yeah, okay. Should have the tournament started in about 10 minutes here, guys. So make sure you join up. Last but not least, wouldn't it be nice to get a legendary? Wouldn't it be great? So I notice a lot of people in streams do a little bit of fun things to keep the audience engaged. So there's people who do trivia. There's actually trivia is a very popular one. Wicked Gaming likes to employ that as a little fun thing. Um, oh, we got one card left. Come on, big money. Uh, well, Golem ain't half bad. I'll take 3 epics. Again, not really any cards I use. Big Bread's offering out some subs. I'll quickly go to your channel while I'm waiting to start this up. We'll get it. We'll get a sub on you. I love promoting people's new YouTube channels here. Looks like you haven't been active in a while, Big Bread. You have Well, you got two videos that are more recent, but other than that, it was 5 months ago. So be sure to keep pumping out content. I'll throw a quick subscribe your way. There we go. Who else we got joining us? We got CR YouTube Gaming, Slow Animals. Hey, we got a subscriber. Who was it that scared the crap out of me? I apparently have my volume turned up way too loud. Sahil, I'd be happy to sub to you. Let's go to your channel, give you a quick sub while we're waiting for this tournament to fire up. We only got 8 guys, so be sure you join. Sahil, I noticed in your channel subscription that you like water bottle flipping. That is very trendy of you. And we are now sub to you, Sahil. Someone unsubbed. Well, who would do such a thing? Any other joiners? Not so far. All right, so if any of you... wait a second. I missed a chat up here. A rose. Fire Spirits, Cannon, Hog Rider, Valkyrie, Wizard, Guards, Battle Ram, and Zap. Is it live on your... Oh no, that's your trolling deck. Okay. Fire Spirits, Cannon, Hog Rider, Valkyrie, Wizard. Oh, people are chatting like crazy. I can't even see your... Battle Ram and Zap. All you really got to attack air there is your Wizard and Fire Spirits. So you're kind of double slamming on splash damage, which is a bit of a problem there. I'm just going to paste your deck in the chat again here so I can see it. Wow. Thanks, Big Bread. Good to see you. Nick Flygon, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Be sure you get in on the tournament. Sahil's asked if we can start tourneys more early. I already did a half an hour earlier today than I normally do. I probably can't go earlier than that. I do have kids. So they got to be in bed before I start this stuff. Tristan, thanks for stopping by again. We will have fun. So yeah, as I was saying before, a lot of people do fun little things to keep people engaged on their channel. We've been doing a lot of deck tips around here. One of the things that I thought I could do for fun is I do a lot of impressions. So if there's an impression that that you'd like to see live, be sure to shout one out. Actually, children's characters is my niche. I mean, I can't think of any right now. I'm sure if something comes on the chat, I'd be happy to shout it out for you. Have we hit 10 yet? We've got 11. So who do we got? Henry Gamer, ALS 37, and Yankee Boys back. Awesome. Good to see ya. So Rose, I didn't quite finish your deck tip, so I'll do that. Then we'll get this tournament underway. Fire Spirits, I would swap out in that particular instance for a different crowd control. Perhaps a fireball so that you have some direct damage. You want another unit in there to attack air, I would say. As right now, you really only have the Wizard. Yankee Boy is asking for some tips. Did you change something from yesterday? Clash Smasher's back. Adjatu and Sahil. Yankee. Is this the deck you're typically rocking? We got Elite Barbs, Clone, Log, Lumberjack, Fire Spirits, Baby Dragon, Zap, and Knight. So your win condition in this particular instance is you're probably looking at dual pushing with Elite Barbs on one side and Knight on the other, something like that. You definitely want to get your Lumberjack in there for Rage. Um, hmm. You're definitely lacking in the air support department, from what I can see, and you also don't have a building or anything that can kite over any units. So you might want to think about something um, like maybe even an ice golem in there to kite stuff with. You have 3 crowd controls in here as well. So you got log, zap, and fire spirits. I perhaps sub one of those out. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Apparently that's not Yankee Boy's regular deck. Do you want to paste it in the chat and I'll provide some quick comments? Nemesis is back. Good to see ya. Look at number 9, Hanger Gamer. You looking for some deck tips before we start? Oh, this is a nice little chip deck. You got the Princess in there. You got your Hog Rider in there. You got 2 crowd controls. You have a building. That's a fairly balanced deck. I mean, you're gonna have problems with any heavy units, as all they have to do is zap your Skarmy, and there's some issues there. Leveling is the name of the game. So thank you for the subscription. We appreciate it. Why can't I see who that was? Jeez. I'm gonna have to move that down here so I can actually see who that was. Sorry guys, I would love to shout you out. Sorry, it's Hog Rider, Elite Barbs. So yeah, in short, Henry Gamer, I would leave your deck the way it is and just grind away and try and get those levels. Make sure you're always requesting rares, as the commons will come on their own, and just go to town. Nick Mantia, it's free to join tournaments. You only have to pay for hosting. So the fact that I've paid to host it means that the rest of you get to join for free. So be sure to get in here. The Best Gamer 434, Zayster's here, Akash is here, Probleen Singh is here. Welcome everybody. Let's start this up. So number 8, you want Slow Animals. Would like a quick deck check. All right. Got some good crowd control in here. 3.3 for a Hog Rider deck, as that's your win condition, is probably a little bit high in my opinion. I'm not sure how you would necessarily adjust this to bring it down, as you have your 2 air units, you have a building. Fire Spirits is really your weakest card in here. But if you take that out, what could you put? Put in an Ice Golem instead of a Fire Spirit, in my opinion. As that way you can use that Ice Golem Hog Rider combo to push a tower. That should be able to get more damage for you. Henry Gamer, if you subbed and it didn't say anything, it's because your account is set to private, not public. So you just have to go into your YouTube settings and change that. Because you've already subbed, it's probably not going to trigger for you again. So my apologies that you missed out on that, but I'm giving you a lot of shout out here, so hopefully that makes you happy. And then number 6, I'll look at before the positions shuffle here. Now, right now. All right. Hey, Kelvin Rodriguez, thank you for the subscription. We got a giant skeleton as the win condition with Inferno support. Now, I'm not really sure what you would mirror in this deck or what you would clone. As everything that you have in there, you're not going to benefit a lot from that. I mean, you could clone the giant skeleton if it makes it to the tower. If they have lots of distraction, though, you're going to have some issues there. So one of the things you might want to do is stick in something like a balloon instead of perhaps your mirror. So that way you can use the clone skipping technique to get the balloon to skip past a building if he has a building. There's lots of YouTube videos on how that technique is performed. I would give that a look. Quad bombs is what you use it for, yeah. But in order to get that, you have to spend what? 13 plus 4 is 17 elixir, and you're relying on them not to crowd control the clones and not to, which I suppose if they're already at the tower, you're kind of holding that anyway. Um, Polar Vortex, thank you for the subscription. Dansborough, I believe our clan is full at the moment. There will be a round of shuffling that's done now that our clan chest is over. Typically, we kick players if they haven't been contributing for multiple weeks after the clan chest. So I would keep your eye out and check back probably tomorrow, as there might be room because we might get rid of 2 or 3 people. I think we have it set to invite only now, but we'll be opening that back up, so be sure to check back. So we have 3 winners so far. Now, Prableen Singh and Anthony. So good work, guys, for winning your first game. I'm going to start playing. That's what you guys came here for. Yankee boy. Good luck. I'm going to open with a Lava Hound just because I got really nothing else to work with in this opening. Check out my YouTube, please. You have a channel, Rose? I'll link to it real quick and give you a subscription. Oh, come on, get that zap. Nope, not gonna happen. So that was kind of a useless push to start out with. Lovely. So I'm just gonna have to sit back for a while. Yes, it is funny. I deserve that. See if he's got a zap or not. Doesn't look like it. Does have a log though, so he's going to be prepped for that counter. He's probably going to continue to push that lane. Get some distraction in there. Take it down, and then let's push that tower. Well, thanks, Nemesis. I find that I'm distracted enough just by talking. So if I put some music on while I'm playing, I'll just be terrible. Oh, he does the preemptive log, so I waited him out and got that guy out of there. He's going to arrow those guys. I'm going to put my Lava Hound in front as I know I got my zap cycled. And we'll get ready with that. And then we will balloon. Fireball. Oh, I ran out of elixir. That's okay, because we're going to get a good push on here. See if I can't get that 3 crown. Oh, I missed my zap. Shoot. 490 left. Oh, he didn't quite get that tower down. So won the first match. Yes. All right. Did I miss a deck evaluation on somebody that was looking for one? Let me know in the chat. I'll be sure to take a look. Who else we got joining here? Zayster, I don't think we've shouted out. Sick Future. Loading has made it. He was definitely tuning into the stream before, so that was fantastic. Brent is asking tournament name and password. If you're in our clan, you should just be able to slide over to the tab over here, hit custom, and it should be visible to the clan. Yeah, right there, I made it visible to the clan. So that is good to go. A rose. That's impressive. You're almost at 200. I'm going to go ahead and sub to you because I promised I would do that. So, hey, that's some nice little channel art there. I like it. You're at 178. Well, now you're at 179. Nemesis, what's your clan tag then? I'll look it up. Well, here, Nemesis, while I'm waiting for you to do that, I'll get in another match here. Richard Farmers. Why does that sound familiar to me? I want to say that there's like a private investor. Elizabeth, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. So he's got a protected expo. Oh, this could be fun. Not. Down to 1550 off that. That is going to hurt. I shouldn't have even wasted a zap on that Inferno Tower. Freaking Lava Hound's bad on its own. Can you give me the clan tag, Nemesis? Just in case there's multiple ones with Richard Farmers, it'll be a lot easier for me to find. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, this can attack buildings, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that down same lane. I put nothing in the way to distract, so that's embarrassingly awful. Fortunately, his deck does really well against mine. Now they already threw down poison. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, fine. Well, I should have given you a well played already. I'm a terrible person, apparently. So he's going to play a defensive one now. Okay. Well, we're about to have double elixir where this deck really shines. So, going to go ahead and do it. He's going to play his Inferno Tower right away for show. There it is. 1, 2, zap. So that already popped. That's a problem. Where's the zap? Oh, I didn't wait for the poison to be done, but I'm still alive. That shouldn't be enough. Oh, yeah, well, that is. Dansro, make sure you get some matches in then. How could I adjust this deck to better handle a siege deck? Let's see. Moo Man's excited. Good to see. Sounds good, Rose. Thanks for joining us. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So my problem against that deck was letting the Expo target my tower. I got stuck with my 2 hold cards, and I really didn't have anything besides crowd control to deal with it. And then these 2 are affected by poison. So, I mean, part of the reason for having both of these in here was to deal with the graveyard meta. Um, and, I mean, dual things for elite barbs, all that kind of stuff. Sure, Dan's bro. I'll give your deck a try. What slot should I pop it into? I'll pop it into 3 here. Where are ya? There we go. George, Mooman, Jeremy, Tang, Dansbro, thank you all for joining. Ooh, Dansbro. 4855. Look at you go. Whoa, you have level cards. Wow. Impressive. I'm barely at tourney level. Amat Aid, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Alright, have some fun with Dansbro's deck. He's got a nice little beatdown with a Hog Rider chip. So we'll see how this goes. We're against Tang, who looks like he won his first match. You're now live. So 3 crowd control is going to be interesting. Oh, well, barbarians are just going to handle elites like champs, so it's no problem. Boom. We'll just get the archers in there. We'll do a hog rider in the opposite lane. Just get it done. Fine, just counter all my stuff. Still got some solid chip on the left-hand side there. I am happy with that. Here we go, Goblin Barrel. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Nemesis, did you send your clan tag, not just your clan name? It'll be much easier for me to find it. I'll be sure to look for Richard Farmers after this match. So yeah, he's playing that as a counter. Okay. That's fair. I should have waited and did the surround, but that's my bad. Get a nice little push out of those guys. Oh, Electro Wizard, which hadn't made an appearance up till now. I'm going to be sure to log this. Oh, he placed it at the back. What a monkey. Well played, Tang. Oh. Okay, I'm going to get ready for the Skarmy. Still get some chip over there. Beauty. Had to use more units. I should have waited. Why didn't I wait? Making mistakes. It's not good. Just loves his executioner, eh? What a guy. And tornadoes. Just really didn't want any tower damage there, did he? Log that. Yeah. Hog Rider. Ooh, no. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. I made too many mistakes in double elixir there. Played the wrong units. Didn't save a log for the goblin barrel. Just tired. Thanks, Nemesis. I'll look you up here. 2L9JP89. Alright, let's see if we can find you in the list, yeah. Ooh, golem deck. Got a building in there. Lightning is your only crowd control. I guess you got a knight in there so that you can do short pushes throughout the game and then push with your golem at the end. Is I guess the plan there? Not bad. Um, if you had an Electro Wizard, I think that would be a great complement to this deck. I would swap out probably your Mega Minion for that. Um, what else? I mean, I think you want either a zap or a log in there as a form of crowd control. Um, now, what would you swap out for that? Probably minions or archers. Maybe. Bionic Cheese. It is Bold Strategy Dash live on YouTube. It's all in the description for this video, the credentials to get in there. So yeah, Mega Minion for Electro Wizard would be a great tweak. Um, and then perhaps a log or a zap for either those minions or archers is what I would try as a tweak. Um, is yeah, you definitely want that knight in there for the slow chips. The knight I find is also a great unit when they're coming forward with a strong push. You can then place the unit right on their support, as it'll typically be able to take out whatever support card they have, whether that's a witch or a wizard, or it works really well against those. So lots of value for the 3 elixir there. Um, yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So we're trying out Dansbro's deck here still, so I'll be sure to throw in another battle. If it'll load for me. Night Stalker is moving his way up the ranks. Looks like 2 wins in a row. I'm going to Archer that miner. And then we'll do this little combination here to get a supported giant, which that princess is ultimately going to be a bit of a problem here. A lot of people using Tornado these days. My goodness. Got 2. Well, only 2. Would have loved to see another one. Oh, why? This is going to hurt quite a bit. Do I not have a building in this deck? I didn't even take a look down, bro. That's entirely my bad. I'm probably going to put a giant at the back here. Haven't had a chance to use my hog rider. Oh, as soon as I cycle to that log, it will be nice. He's just going to tornado that ultimately. We're going to fireball that. There we go. Took a tower. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, that was premature. Problems. Should be able to get a hog rider past everything here. He's saving up for his royal jet. 2, 3, 4. That'll do what we need it to do. Perfect. Darn you, tornado. Just makes life difficult. So we really just got to hold on to this tower here in order for life to be good. Shouldn't be a problem. I feel like Night Stalker's deck, with the way that he uses the tornado, would probably benefit from an executioner in there. As once all those units are pooled and it's just going nuts. Gets a lot of damage in a cluster at that point. You basically have what, 2 free throws, I believe is what it works out to with the tornado timing, and your third ultimately should hit all those units as well. So it's it does quite a bit. Pardon me. Who else haven't we shouted out yet? Maddox, Gus, welcome to the stream. Unstable. I had some guys who won some games in the middle here. But Demolisher, I believe you're new. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Brent managed to make it. He's got 51 point. Oh, I'm trying to say good luck. Why would you do that? He got some good chips out of that. So we're going to do a double lane push. Three hits is nothing to sneeze at. Ultimately, that was better than what he got out of his. What's he going to do now? Because I'm just going to... Oh, he's going to freeze it. What a monkey. Got 3 hits out of that wizard. Ultimately, this is going to be a 2-tower game the way that he's chipping, so I'm okay with where we're at so far. I have to use a fireball on that. Would have been nice to have been cycled to my zap, but I wasn't. 2 hits. That evil tower, my goodness. It's like Clash hates me. That's why. When is the second tourney? The second tourney is immediately after this one. Take about a 10-minute break, and we'll get it fired up. So be sure to continue on with us. It's going to be a fun time. Okay, what's he going to do next here? I don't really want to push anything else with that giant. Yeah. nice support for that. Oh. So we have to make sure we get a tower in the next 50 seconds. Oh, really? This should work out well for us. Oh, maybe not as well as I'd hoped. Forgot about those guys. Yeah, I don't have a building. Oh, and I missed. Arvin Bansal, welcome. You know what, Dan's? I want to make a building tweak. Just because I got super punished by that balloon, even though he was just playing it outright against everything that we had. So, hey, Sahil. Nice work. Oh, look at that. Better start unlocking my giant. And again. No cards I use, so you're not the only one. It happens to all of us. Okay, so what would I throw in here? I would probably take out the minions or the archers. I think what I'm going to do is throw in a furnace. Simply because I want the chip from the fire spirits throughout the game. And we're going to see how that does for us. I changed my mind. I don't want minions. I want archers. So, there we go. Let's try that out. One little tweak. If it works well for me, maybe Dan's bro will use it. Oh, tired already. Look at me, I'm only 35. What the hey? Dark Knight. Welcome. Ooh. Oh, that actually worked out quite nice for us. Oh. So he spent 6, we spent. That was supposed to be a hog rider. What the heck am I doing? Ugh. Apparently, not clicking is what I'm doing. That was a nice little kite. But ultimately, we're going to get a solid amount of chip on the right-hand side there. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here for a couple more hours. I don't care if that one goes down. Ooh. Oh, I didn't kite him over. That's brutal. Way to miss. Ugh. Gross amount of chip damage. Did we get him in front? No, we did not. It's going to be a waste. An absolute waste. Ah. 2 hits. I'll take it. We're doing okay. As we still got... Oh, no. Flanks. I just happen to have a sweet cycle. Is all. Dual lane push. Here we go. Should get the last chip. Oh, not quite. Ah, just trying to play cards and I can't. Ultimately, all we gotta do is log that, so should be okay there. Uh-oh. There we go. 384 left. Managed to do it. So part of my strategy there was knowing that it would likely be a dual lane game based on how much damage he got on one of my towers. He managed not to take it down, which was super beneficial. But you saw if he did, how much damage we already had down on that side. Alright. If no one's got anything they want me to look at, I'll be sure to play another one with this deck. I do like the swap in of a building. That definitely helped. Hey, it's Ryan. He's back. He's won. Well, he won yesterday, the first tournament. Jacob, welcome. Guvani, unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. If there's a language to learn, though, I would say it's Spanish. The ladies seem to go for it. It's the language of love, as they say. Alright, so ultimately, nothing super exciting going on in this battle right now. I mean, his bowler is going to cause a bit of problems for this deck. Ultimately, the way he's spending elixir, I just want to try and keep some pressure on. Got to get rid of that Skarmy. Get him targeted on the building here. Those fire spirits going around was quite fortunate for us. It was a good game, Jacob. You had me on the ropes for a while there, that's for sure. Well played. Tourney password is totalBS. It's a capital B, capital S. Alright, so the fact that we have a building in here is going to be quite helpful against that golem. Ultimately, if he decides to support his push here, which he does, that giant's going to have free reign on that tower over there, which is exciting. He did manage to get down his elite barbs, though. That is unfortunate. I'm going to have to put down a giant to protect my tower and get these guys in here, get the zap down and take care of those bad boys. Ultimately, we're doing okay, but we're not getting any tower damage, so that's going to cause some problems here. Oh, got some lag. Yeah, well. Wait till those guys get up. Hopefully get a high value fireball here. He's just keeping us on the ropes. I didn't think he would have a double elixir deck, so that's well played. There's nothing I can do against that. Ronnie, tournament name is Bold Strategy dash live on YouTube. If you just check out the video description, it should be all there for you. If you just type in Bold Strategy, I think we're the only one that comes up right now. Ryan and his golem deck is moving up the ranks. So he doesn't have a building in there either. So really, a lava loon deck is probably something that would play well against him. I'm sure that's what he has problems with in the ladder, but ultimately has arrows in there that would be able to handle the lava pups as they pop out. And then if he can get the minions on it, but supported with the right cards, that push is going to ruin him. So any more decks you'd like me to try, be sure to shout them out at me. Anyone who wants some deck tips, Long Salmon, I believe you're new. Welcome. Kavisi? Kevi Sai? However you say it. Welcome. He's rocking a P.E.K.K.A deck. That's become popular in this meta as well. So today's tournament is sponsored by Water, as we don't have enough subscribers to be sponsored by G Fuel yet. So be sure to like and subscribe to boot us up. So hopefully we can be sponsored by them one day. And when you get a chance, be sure to check out the Dihydrogen Monoxide Awareness Project on Facebook. They're a riot. Yankee boy here again. Now, we had a Lavaloon deck against them before. So we'll see how this deck handles them. Ultimately, he's playing pretty well so far. Ah, yes, the Inferno Tower. I'm gonna just log his wizard here when I get the chance. Protecting that push ended up being pretty good value for me, but I burnt both my crowd control. So I'm gonna have a bit of a problem here. Get that furnace down to fire spirit those. So he only gets a little bit of value out on my tower. So he's a little bit ahead of us. And he's rocking elite barbs now. Wah. And he should have the wizard cycled to take us on. No, not quite yet. Okay. He's probably going to throw something else down with those archers. Maybe not. Ultimately, we don't have a lot to go against this Hog Rider, but that's okay as long as we stay ahead of him, which we did. Make sure to like and subscribe when you get a chance. And as I said, if you have any decks that you want me to try out and provide comments on, be sure to holler them at me. I can even copy yours if you want it play tested. Ooh. Fighting a sneeze. Oop. I lagged out there. Managed to save 2 damage on the tower. Look at us go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Fine. Got a tower too. Thanks, Jacob, for typing that into the comments. I appreciate that. Hoping everybody found us. And we got another one starting not too shortly after this. Get that log in there. Get the furnace in there. Kite him over. Didn't quite make it. So he's got a bit of an advantage on us right now. Oh, we don't want to support that. We want to go over here anyway. Get ready with the zap. Ooh. Oh, he got the last hit with the wizard there. Dang nabbit. Sahil, friendly battle. Um, where are you here? Unfortunately, I don't have room in my clan. And if I left while this was active, we would have problems. You're just sitting at the top there with your 207. Rocking a graveyard deck with Tornado in there. That's an interesting little tweak, considering what the meta is. Um, yeah, that would be a very interesting deck to play against. There's a way that we can. Oh, Sahil, you're in our clan. Look at that. That makes life easy. I'll pump over here then. Arena 2. Nice little throwback. So yes, any of you who want me to play test any of your decks, be sure to let me know. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I really don't know how I'm going to handle that bowler effectively. And I think he played the graveyard a little too early. Yes, he did. I tried to distract it with the giant and it ultimately did nothing. And he just rolled over my archers. Ugh. Wow. That was a nice little maneuver. Gonna have to fireball that. Oh, I didn't get the second tower hit, so that's a problem. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I had to take that damage and reload here. Ultimately, he's just waiting for that bowler to play down on me. Use the graveyard as a distraction unit for his musketeer, which is a nice little play on his part. I'm getting rocked. Hey Calvin, welcome to the stream. It's an emulator. So if you get a chance to try out what's called BlueStacks, that's the program that I use, and it works decently well for an emulator. I'm actually impressed with how well it plays. Ultimately, it's pretty CPU heavy, but yeah, this deck just gets cleaned up by a graveyard deck. Wow. Rah. Fortunately, we have 2 direct damage cards, so that's a bit of a weak point that I may adjust. Emu. Yeah, I did suck with that deck. SIG Gaming, absolutely. All right, I'll switch back to the Lavaloon that I'm rocking. Good games to heal. That graveyard's a solid deck. If there's anything that you want me to try out, be sure to let me know. We're almost ready for the second tourney. So any of you who've missed out on this first one, it is your opportunity to get in on the action. PC more than Mac, are you saying? Because I find being in a business environment, absolutely, I prefer PC in a business environment. If I was a graphic designer or something like that, yeah, Mac. But if you're saying more than mobile, no, I would much rather play on my phone. It's just that for streaming purposes, um, PC is just the way to go. Yeah, I'm not a fan at all. I would much rather play on mobile. Wow, we're not really doing anything effective in this game, which is super disappointing. Gonna have to wait for a double elixir opportunity to do a lavaloon. Ultimately, I'm out of cycle to use my tombstone against his royal giant as well, which is another unfortunate thing. I'm probably not going to get any kind of solid rotation in um, with double elixir coming up. Well, good luck getting a legendary. I opened 6 chests live on this stream and got absolutely nothing. So, good luck to you. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to fireball and just get a nice strong push going. Oh, he threw in. Oh, the furnace in behind. Tricky. 1358 is nothing to sneeze at, but we're down to 78, and that's gonna kill us. Yeah. Well, good game, Crumb Dog. So definitely could have played that a little bit differently by getting a strong push going earlier to put some pressure on our opponent. Ultimately, I didn't do anything effective with the tombstone there. I didn't stop the furnace. I didn't stop the royal giant with it. So just a waste. Sahil just got bumped to the top spot by Anthony. So what deck is Anthony rocking? Because I haven't had a chance to play him yet. He's got a royal giant deck with some strong, slow support. Um, Lightning is a good support card in there. I would be really interested to try that deck. I'm going to have to copy it into one of my slots. I haven't played Royal Giant in a while. Everybody's vying for position. So might be stuck here searching for a while. Here we go. The best gamer. Don't think I've played you yet. Oh, I guess it copied over this Royal Giant deck. Party. Well, we got 2 hits on his tower out of that. That seems really unexciting. But what can you do? Probably going to play my Ice Wizard at the back next. Just as we're discovering his deck. Oh, fine. Oh, he's got a mortar. Well, This will be a nice little play against it. Yep. Figured that might be the case. Ugh. Get that cannon right up here. And he did a number on our tower. I probably could have lightning something, but I didn't use the opportunity at all, as this is my first time trying this deck. He's going to wait with his Inferno Tower. Getting ready. Oh, maybe he has connection issues or something. Be good for us. Oh, best gamer. I feel bad. Connection issues are the worst. I've been many a victim. Yeah, opponent left the match. There you go. So yes, the way that Supercell has balanced this game over the past little while, there's no longer really one dominating deck. It seems to be that whoever you get matched up against, um, I mean, they do a lot of A and B testing. If you're not familiar with what that is in game theory, um, essentially, oh hey, Sahil. Well, I'm trying a different deck now, so we'll see how we handle what's going on here. What was I saying about game theory? Yeah, group and B group. So one of the things that I try to do in ladder is change my deck frequently, so that way they don't slot me into a bad group on a consistent basis. Um, I've found it's worked all right for me. Well, we do have a graveyard counter with this deck, which is nice. The only thing is that Musketeer is going to do some damage. Ooh. Those minions right on top, there's not a lot I can do about that without the Ice Wizard support, so I'm going to have to use my zap on them. I'm not sure it was well played, but I'll take the comment anyway. Oh, he probably meant to play the giant at the back. Yeah, I'm just going to get a lightning in here, knowing that he's going to play that next. Absolutely. Try and let our cannon do some work here. Alright, here's our opportunity. I'm not going to recharge enough on that Royal Giant here, so maybe I got to get something else in cycle to deal with those minions before I play the Royal. Now that's something that we haven't seen yet. Should target our cannon. We place the Royal at the back. And then we'll get this rolled in. We'll get this rolled in. We'll get this rolled in. And then get the minions. Use the tornado to pull it back. Not a bad move at all. Gonna get the Skarmy in here. Yeah, I cycled pretty quick. I That's a good little opportunity here, and zap to get rid of him. There we go. But ultimately, where we're at right now. Oh, look at you. Your tornado antics. That ice spear didn't even pop anything. Ultimately, I could be placing a Royal Giant in the middle by now. Um, but let's see here. That Ice Wizard there, he's probably going to place his Giant around again. Gonna get my minions in for support. Oh, dope. That is a problem. Is now we're targeting the completely wrong thing. And he's got a great push out against us. Hopefully we can defend. No, we can't. Not at all. That tornado against the Royal Giant really threw me for a loop. That was well played. Hey, Moo Man. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what happened. I can't swap decks quite as readily as Conrad can. He clearly plays this game more than I do. With his 12 win grands and all that kind of stuff. All right, so getting ready for the next tournament to start right after. I'll keep it the same name. I'm not going to pop into the top 10 with a win anyway. Maybe I would. 80. Yeah, okay. He does have a life, but by the way, do people find that cursor distracting, or is it a nice little addition with the PC version here? Yes, good game, Sahil. That was good battle. No. No. My start is crap. Hopefully I can cycle to my cannon. Ah. I got no firepower. And those elite barbs just take it right down. Like, okay. That sucked. Hopefully we can do better here. I mean, we've got two towers firing at that. Like, whatever. Oh, the building distraction. So what should I do there? Ice Spirit Zap, probably. If I know that there's a minion. And it's out of range. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing with this deck yet. It's just terrible. Well, good playing, Long Salmon. I don't see how I'm going to come back from this. But I won't give up yet. Give the old college try, as they say. Some minion on minion action. No. Yeah. Just truthfully a counter unit there. Jeez. I appreciate the cheer. What not to do video. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Didn't you know? I forgot to mention that at the beginning. So not used to this deck. I should have, like, why did I even place the Royal Giant there? I'm clearly useless right now. cannon didn't even kite that. Oh. Okay, well, he can. He will. Because I'm terrible. Terrible. Unreal. So long salmon won and got up into fourth place. Well done. Anthony managed to walk away with that one. And Irfan's been with us before. Sahil, you were at the top but didn't quite make it. Hey, sup? Nick, what was your user again here? Yo, Danny King, welcome. Now I'll be sure to give your deck a try. Let me load it up here. Apparently I can't type. That's because my delete key doesn't work in the emulator. One of the subtle nuances. There we go. Gonna set that. Create it again. And game on. So we'll give everybody 10 minutes or so to join up here. Um, Now, if you give me your clan tag or something, I could look it up beforehand and take a look, load it up, maybe play a practice. Mooman's the first in. Arvin, Yankee Boy. Thanks, Danny King. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you get a chance. We have a nice little treat for you if you got a public profile and you hit subscribe. We got a nice little pop up that'll show up. Adrian is back. Sahil, I think I was using your deck for a bit actually. Um, if I recall. All right, let me give that a type in here. Nick, and I'll be sure to pull up your deck and maybe play a quick battle with it. What am I doing? I gotta go to the search. Jeez. You can't paste into an emulator either. Maybe I can. Let's do the control V. No, I can't. V2P89J from Mars, and we're looking for now. Danny King, thank you for the subscription. Um, yeah, Jacob, I fully intended if I win to spend 18 gems just so I can play again right away. Um, I find for a tourney chest at this level it doesn't make sense to do that. So thank you for joining. Um, so Danny King lets me. Oh, I'm missing two cards, Miner and Princess, from Now's deck. I don't have all my legendaries, so sorry I can't even play test it. I I personally really like the Miner and Lava Hound combo. I think that's great. However, the clone in there, typically with a Lava Hound deck like this, you'd want the balloon in there as well to do the clone skipping technique if he has any buildings. So that might be something to keep in mind. You might have some issues with having too many direct damage cards if you swapped it in. So there's that. Um, yes, Charlie, I will switch over to Yankee Boy. Where are ya? Whoop. The Elite Barb Hog Rider deck. That's come up very often. See if I'm even at tournament level with that. How many people we got? We got Irfan in here. We got Lionel in here. We got George in here. Danny King. I said I would take a look. And Trainer Logan. Is that like a Pokemon thing or something? I feel like there's a reference there that I'm missing. Okay, Yankee boy. Let's try yours first. What? That wasn't even the right one. I mean, sorry, I'm losing it. I should have copied that to slot 3. Number 3. There we go. Something going. I'll even try it in ladder. Arvin, you want me to have a look? Uh, Read description. Thanks for joining. Did you get in on the stream? You must be Trainer Logan or Lionel, I'm thinking. Arvin, take a look at your deck. So you got a Hog Rider Siege deck. Interesting. I feel like in this instance you're probably going to be playing the Expo defensively probably more often than you'd like. Um, I'm not sure what you would necessarily mirror in this scenario. And I feel like if you had a goblin barrel instead of regular goblins, you could then take advantage of pummeling that tower. And then, yeah, you're probably playing the Expo defensively in that instance. Uh, Danny King, I took a look at yours. Graveyard Golem deck. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can fire up a friendly with someone in our clan here to take a play test of the deck that we're using, which is Yankee Boys. Nobody wants to play with me. That's a movie quote from somewhere. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait till the tourney to try this all out for you. What do we got? I'm all at tourney level with this one, so that's good. Hi again, Damien. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming back so regularly. Louis, Aussie Legend, Crumb Dog, Dragon Kitty. We got a few newcomers, so that's good to see. Nobody wants to play with me? Oh, that's gotta be a movie quote. I'm telling you it is. I'm sure you could even meme that. Like, come on. George 2000 wants me to take a look at his deck, for sure. Nobody Wants to Play With Me is from Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. And when he's driving around in that Jeep and uh anyways, you can totally look up the clip. I'm telling you it's a thing. Like you can just picture Jim Carrey's face being like, "Nobody wants to play with me." I'm telling you. Sorry. Number 8, George 2000. Uh, Asif, you need one more sub to get to 150? Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that for you if I'm not subbed to you. I'm just loading your channel here. There you go. You're at 150. Sazid, I will start it up as soon as I make a comment on George's deck here. Um, oh yes, this is exactly the Lavaloon combo that I've been dreaming of playing. To have a clone skip opportunity in there, to have the miner to take tank for those lava pups. Oh, I'm just jealous. I don't have a miner, so I can't rock that deck. But that's exactly what I'm going for. Um, One of the things that I'd probably play around with is swapping out direct damage instead of the clone. So probably a fireball. So that would be my one comment on that deck. Who else we got? Didn't have any new joiners. That's all right. We said we'd get going. So let's get going. Yeah, see if I remember you from early on. I appreciate you continuing to tune in. Crumb Dog, good luck. Have fun. That's not an option in Clash. I'm going to split Elite Barbarians to open. Just because it puts a bit of pressure on. Makes our opponent have to make a decision. Ultimately, he played some heavier units that were able to defend it just fine. But, I mean, we're alright. Because the Inferno Tower takes them both. Got some nice Hog Rider chip. Here we go. Ah, yes, Asif. Conrad and I take turns streaming, is basically how this all works. So it's me one night, him another night, and we alternate as much as possible. That's so we can make sure to give you guys regular content. Absolutely, we'll be doing more in the future. We're playing Clash Royale most nights anyway, so we're happy to play often. I just pushed the same lane as his elixir pump, hoping I would get some damage. But that Valkyrie is a great defense against elite barbs since they've been nerfed. 1, 2, 3 chips with the Hog Rider. As long as we keep that going, it's going to serve us well throughout this game. Oh, Inferno Tower is going to come into play nicely for us, as he's probably going to support that with his Executioner. Asif just subscribed. Thanks, Asif. I thought you subscribed earlier. Hashtag Trump 2016. Yeah, Trump's a little bit crazy, I think we can all agree, but what can you do? Interesting play of the elixir pump in the middle. We got some solid damage against that. Took it down to half health, which means he doesn't get a whole lot of value there. Exotic Gamer, welcome. Thanks for joining. Well, we played a preemptive, uh, whatever that's called, a log. We should just be able to... What do I have for crowd control in this deck? Sir Paul, thanks for subscribing. Surrogith Paul, sorry. I apparently can't talk. So let's get a log. Let's get a zap. And kill that. Good game, Crumb Dog. Arvin, appreciate it. I am by no means the best, but thank you for the kind words. I don't know why it reverted to my friendly screen there, but whatever. All right, we're against Irfan, so let's see what deck he's rocking tonight. He's played with us before. Super Hexit. Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to throw some strong elite barbs. See what he has to defend against that. And played the tombstone on the wrong side, thankfully for us. So we got some solid attack on that tower. We were even for elixir ramping up in here. So I just, played my Skarmy as distraction. Get that Mega Minion down. Come on. Oh, it was mutual. That's disgusting. In the future, we will hopefully have our Inferno Tower cycled to handle that Lava Hound. I'm sure he has something as support. I'm going to try and keep some pressure on here, which ultimately is not successful when you have a 3 elixir to defend 4. So what can you do? Archers are not enough to stop this balloon. So it's going to go straight for our tower. Trump is your inspiration, Danny. To make America great again? Isn't that his slogan? I'm Canadian, so. Wolf Gaming, are you gone opening the clan chest? How do you mean? I opened a clan chest at the beginning of the stream, is if that's what you're asking and interested in. I'm sure you have a way, Irfan, to handle my Inferno Tower. That tick of health left is going to serve us well. Let's get those elite barbs on the tower. Let's get a log out here. Let's get a hog rider out here. Just push like crazy. Yeah, he waited for it like a smarty pants. I have to defend, and then we're going to push here. $2.16 to go. Can we get a log? Can we get a log? Nope. We're not going to make it. Ah! Couldn't cycle. Good gamer fan. Snow Mexicans. Don't nobody forget the Snow Mexicans. We're tricky. So I forget whose deck I'm playing here. I copied someone. He tweeted it. Yeah, run the country on Twitter. So I was gonna play test someone else's deck. This deck that I'm using, by the way, was it Danny's? I think Danny's was the Golem Graveyard one. But this particular deck, I mean, Elite Barbs and Hog Rider has been around for a while. Unfortunately, I find that Elite Barbs were nerfed just a little bit too much. So what can you do? George 2000, thank you for subscribing. So we're switching to this other Golem Graveyard deck. See what that does for us. Alexis, welcome to the stream. Good luck. Now, I'll open with my Executioner at the back. Ooh. Yeah, that works out fine for me. Well played, thanks. Oops. Alright. Life is good for us. This deck is very good against Lava Hound, ultimately. We're going to get some solid damage on this tower. And Alexis is just self-inflicting. Look at all that crowd control. Ah, Yankee Boy, was it? Was it yours? It must have been yours. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, it was Yankee Boy that I was using. Yeah, like I said, I enjoy that deck, but I find that Elite Barbs just got nerfed a little bit too much. The nice thing is that they are a common. So if you're moving through the ladder rankings, it's very easy to rank them up quick. Same reason why Royal Giant is a good card for ladder, is you're able to level it up quick as a common and use that advantage against your opponents. Well, Danny King, I played one battle, and I managed to counter an opening Lava Hound. So I'm not going to send out a verdict just yet, but I'm giving it a try. That's for sure. Trainer Logan, aw, don't cry. I want to play with you. All right. Well, we're just gonna come in strong. Hey, Tammy's like, thank you for subscribing. I have my volume turned up really loud, so if I seem to just jitter every time that goes off, it's because it cheers at me and it's terrifying. Well, I'm glad I make it entertaining for you, Danny. I'm sorry I'm not providing more comments as I play here. Basically, I find this deck to be well versed at handling multiple things. I mean, you got the Ice Golem in here to kite any potential big pushes. Um, the Executioner is about to get nerfed pretty hard with the removal of that stun. Tanmei's Life, it's in the description if you can't find it, but it's Bold Strategy Dash Live on YouTube. And ooh, this is an interesting turn of events with that Sparky. We'll see if the Executioner can take it down in time. Well, the thing is, you put Golem at the back, you put the Executioner behind and Graveyard in front. Yes, that would be a double Elixir push. Um, that one was going to pop anyway, so that's why I let it do its thing. I find when I'm using a Golem deck, 8 Elixir is a lot to just all of a sudden throw down. Um, so I personally, whenever I'm playing a Golem, like to wait as long as I can and handle it with my other units. And this deck is well built to throw those other units down and handle all the pushes here. Because as you can see right now, essentially I'm building up some nice little counters and then swarming as necessary, and it ends up working out quite well. So Tanmay, the tournament, if you haven't had a chance to join it, is Bold Strategy Dash Live on YouTube, and the password is totalBS, which with a capital BS. So yeah, Danny King, I do like this deck. I'd be interested to be put in the B group in ladder play and see how this deck handles. Arvin, sorry. What is your clash tag here? I forgot it already. Had a few more people join here. The Pro, Tripod, Savage Knucker, Tac Clash Royale, Shrine 2, Tanmay. Welcome everybody to the stream. Yeah, I got my Inferno Dragon in a silver chest as well. Arvin, I'm gonna do a quick search through the chat here, see if I can see what your game tag is here. Cause all you said before was you were. Oh, okay. Well, I just didn't see it when I scrolled through. That's my bad. There you are, Arvin. So yeah, the comments. Oh, you did swap in the goblin barrel instead of the goblins as I suggested, which is good. Um, so that way you can take advantage of extra damage on the tower when you push with the hog rider. I think ultimately this deck that you have built is kind of a mixture between. Oh, it didn't update. Okay. How do we only have 100 subs? We've only been doing it for a week. That's why we only have 100 subs. um, so Arvin, I'll wait for it to update for you. But yes, this particular deck, just so I can provide some comments for others, is in my opinion a split between two different styles, which is a cycle chip damage deck and a siege deck. 'Cause ultimately, that hog rider there, your goal is to get it to the tower, and your goal with the siege deck is to protect the siege to let it keep firing as long as it possibly can. And so, if you have that split focus, it's going to be difficult to do both. Well, nice, Danny. Thanks for joining on both of your accounts. Arvin, let's see if it updated. You'll have to typically play a battle before it updates. Now it looks like you are in one, so I'll go ahead and take a look. So Night Wizard is what you played so far. Okay. So a few elixir ahead. Giant. Skarmy. Quick comment is typically you'd use Skeleton Army not as a support to a giant, but as your defense card to swarm other units, or as a distraction. That's another option. But his bowler ultimately handled that, and he's just making a huge counter push here. He has quite a level advantage over you as well, which never makes things easy. Yeah, the knight is a good counter against the bowler, simply because it doesn't get pushed back. So when you're playing this deck, you just gotta kind of wait in your cycle for that interaction to happen. If you know somebody has a bowler, hopefully you can get some splash on those. That was a good play of the Skarmy. Um, when the ice golem pops, that ultimately would take it out. Um, Mirror, you still have in there. You are liking that, hey? I I don't think there's really strong cards to mirror in this deck. One of the interactions that I use mirror for, um, again personally, is if you're in a zap bait deck, for example, and you want to have an opportunity to play another one of those cards that you're looking to bait out as crowd control. So a goblin barrel repeated with another goblin barrel. For 7 elixir, you can usually get some pretty solid chips out of that play. But in that particular beatdown deck, I don't think you benefit from having um, anything anything else mirrored in there. Well, I'm going to place a golem here to hopefully protect my tower. Huh. The splash is still there. I'm going to support it with an executioner. Whoa. And a yup. He's just throwing all kinds of controls at me, so well defended. Let's have a nice little kite here. Oh, I didn't play it far enough over. That's okay. Darn furnaces, they're just pesky. I have been rocking one for a while in my decks. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, and I forgot he has a lightning, so I just am making things difficult for myself. Rocket control deck, Mooman saying he's using. Interesting. I'll take a look to see what that looks like. Oh, you're betting the opponent has that kind of deck. I see what you're saying. All right, now that we got our Valkyrie, we're gonna graveyard. He definitely has minions. I think they're out of. Oh, they're not out of cycle. Okay. Well, considering he has a Royal Giant, things are about to get problematic for us. Get that graveyard in there. Yeah. Minions again. So I don't really have a lot in the way of crowd control to deal with those, is the problem. Yeah, and lightning to finish it off. Well, good playing, Crumb Dog. I think I beat you with the other deck at the beginning of this tournament. So still getting used to this golem. All the cards for a rocket control deck, but a Royal Giant instead. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on there. So we got 35 out of 50 in this tournament. So that's doing pretty good for 37 minutes remaining. Camel King, welcome. The Pro, Tripod, Savage Knucker, we already talked about you. I'm too raw for you. Are you, though? I'd be interested. Brandon, Daka Jr., Mega Mortal, Samarth, Simon Florencio. That just sounds epic to me. Simon Florencio. Bri WG, and Will Be Good, my YouTube. I'm assuming that's what he's going for there. Will be. Just got to get there. He's rocking a typical Elite Barb Hog Rider deck. Quick note while I'm in here. The minion horde, as powerful as it can be, um, you get much of the same effect with the 3 minions. And then you're not risking a massive positive elixir trade as, let's say, a zap on that minion horde before it crosses the bridge. Um, Pardon me. We'll take care of it very quickly. And a fireball, 1 elixir, arrows, 2 elixir. So I personally think it's just too risky of a card. Unless, of course, you have a bait deck and you're baiting up, pardon me, crowd control. um, then that really changes the game. Alphon02, welcome. Don't think I've shouted you out yet, so welcome to the stream. Oh, well, this could be a problematic opening. So he spent, what, 6? We spent 11, so he's got a 5 elixir up on us, so we'll just wait for a reaction from him. Oh, this gives me an opportunity. Absolutely it does. That Sparky is gone down. That Golem is still working away. That Electro Wizard's likely going to retarget. We got the pop, which is fantastic. I decide to fireball the Golem, which we're still going to take the tower and hopefully take that princess if he doesn't play anything else. So that was a nice little strong opening push. Doesn't look like he has a whole lot to handle what we got to throw at him. So we're just going to continue along. He's probably going to zap or, yeah, log that now. That's fine. That Valkyrie's going to limit him to only 2 hits. We're going to support with the Inferno Dragon now that we have some solid ground units. And then put the Executioner over here, which ultimately takes care of those skeletons. Oh, fine. We'll just let that all happen then. I was waiting for him to do the preemptive log. Alright, gonna do a golem push again. He didn't seem to be able to handle that before, so let's do it. I'm okay with him taking the tower. It's gonna be a 2 tower game anyway, and I got a strong push coming your way. I'm not even sure if he has Zap to defend. No, he does not. This is going to go in the middle. We're going to have our graveyard party. Ooh, yeah. Hi, welcome, I be Manu Bacha. Anyone else who's here who I haven't shouted out yet, be sure to drop a line in the live chat so I can get an opportunity to do that for you. Still got 35 out of 50 joined, so don't think that's anyone new. Irfan is continuing to hang out at the top with his Lava Loon deck. Whew. Getting tired. Got half an hour left to play with you guys. Does anyone else? Password is totalBS. Tournament name Bold Strategy dash live on YouTube. If you just type in Bold Strategy, it should come up for you. Oh, that minion horde was not a good play on his part. That's going to be punishing. Oh, that Inferno Dragon happened to be just beautiful for us. And, I mean, that Golem was going to pop anyway, which would kill that skeleton army. So that wouldn't have worked out well for him either. I'm going to get a graveyard down. Ultimately, only the cannon shooting at that golem now. So we're going to get some solid damage over on that tower. And this game is going quite well. Unfortunately, Dragon Kitty has an alright deck, but the way that he's playing here is making things a little bit difficult for himself. So see, now that he's played a little bit smarter, um, already got a solid push against the one tower. So there you go. We'll see if we can't make something happen over here, though. Oh, that Valkyrie's going to handle that pretty well. I'm alright with that push dying, because ultimately what I'm going to do is that. So yes, now that he's got a good cycle, Dragon Kitty is doing quite alright here. Oh, so much time commenting that I'm not really playing. But ultimately, our opening pushes should be enough to carry us through here. And we will win the day. Good game, Dragon Kitty. That was an excellent fight back on your part. Like I said, not a bad deck. As soon as you started playing smarter, things went better. Oh, look, we got some newcomers, George and Barry, who are moving their way up the ranks. So let's take a look at what decks they're using and provide some comments here. Lavaloon seems to be a popular one. It's got the clone skip with the minor combination in there. So like I said, that's really the deck that I'm going for, but don't have a minor yet. Barry OP, Asif, welcome back. Good to see ya. Barry has got the Elite Barb Hog Rider deck. So, getting a lot of value out of that Musketeer there, Barry. I'm curious to see what your other two hold cards are. But I suppose I can just go back into the 160 subs. It's good goal to have. How many do we got? We're getting up there, 125. Come back, have the minor on my shop, but I already have it. Well, I'm jealous because I haven't got it in the shop once. I want it, and I spent a bunch of time getting everything up to tournament level. So what do I have left? Like 9,000 gold. It's unfortunate. Oh, Barry. Yeah, point. Hmm. Can handle a lot with that deck, actually. Um, I've seen similar composition in the pro level. 3.3 is a pretty darn good elixir considering you have a 6 elixir card in there. So, yeah, I'm not surprised he's moving up the ranks here. Alright, let's throw in another battle. If any of you have decks that you want me to play in the tournament, be sure to throw them into the comments. I'd be happy to copy yours if you want me to. I can do some play testing with it and provide you some comments. Adrian's back. How's it going? Haven't seen you comment in the stream yet, so maybe you're not online on YouTube tonight. Ugh. Wasn't cycled to my zap. Boo. Alright, we should be able to handle that P.E.K.K.A no problem. Get a few hits on the... There you go. Good fireball. And we didn't get anything on that minion horde. Yes, we did. That was a nice little throw on Executioner's part. I'm out of cycle on my zap. It's making life difficult for myself. That darn goblin barrel just chipping away at us. Ultimately, Adrian's dealing with a level disadvantage here. So, Nico, thanks for subscribing. Bowler and Graveyard, Ice Golem, Elite Barb, Zap, Log, Archer, Mega Minion. Please use the deck. Well, yeah, I'll give her a try. So what I'm looking to do here is to get rid of those fire spirits with my Executioner. Ultimately, we should be able to handle that Hog Rider just fine. Zap, now that it's cycled, can get rid of that Goblin Barrel. We'll get a Infernal Dragon to support everything here. Ugh. It's not ideal. But we should be able to still take everything out here. Get the Golem in front now to keep some pressure on. And then we'll get a Graveyard down. And hopefully take the tower. Yeah, between everything we got going on there, shouldn't be a problem. Then when he popped, it took out 2 of those minions. Perfect. 1v1 Nico. Oh, jeez, I'm not even paying attention. I probably could have saved that tower, but I did not. George or Jorge, I'm not sure which one and how I'm supposed to say it. But we do this daily. We've been keeping it up for the past week. So welcome to the channel. And we try to schedule them in advance for you, so that way you have some notice about when the stream's going to come online. So I'll be happy to let you know. Okay, Nico. How do you propose we do this? Because I can't really leave my clan right now while the live stream is up and going. Asif wanted me to try a new deck. That's what I had queued up from a couple chats here, so I'm going to go ahead and make that switch while I'm chatting away here. We also have a new joiner, Clash Knight Gamer. Welcome to the stream. And we have Gamer Guyan. Welcome. We have Atrodan. Okay, Asif, I keep getting bumped from looking at your deck here because there keeps going chat messages, so I'm just scrolling up, grabbing it, and copying it. Okay, Bowler Graveyard, first of all, as our little win condition there. Ice Golem, yep. Zap, yep. Archers, Mega Minion. I did say Mega Minions, so do you mean minions? Or do you mean Mega Minion. Swap in a log here. Right. Ooh, that didn't work. There we go. And we got elite barbs in there too, instead of the executioner. Okay, might struggle against something like a lavaloon, for example, as there's not a building in there. But we'll give it a go for you. I guess the idea is to counter push when that happens. Um, but ultimately, if we can't defend it, we're just going to get into this little back and forth battle, which ultimately that Lavaloon combo should probably win the day. Sorry, wait, Asif is saying. Jorge is asking how old I am. Well, how old do you think I am? Is the better question. Let's make a game out of it, shall we? Yeah, see, here's the Lavaloon combo, which I said was going to be the problem. So I'm going to go ahead and blow past this. And then we're going to double lane push. All right, what else can we do here? Got some more chat messages coming in. Did I walk uphill to school both ways? Oh, of course I did. Why haven't I upgraded? Because I'm waiting for Miner and Princess to show up in the shop, and I'm a little short on gold. That's really the only reason. Yeah, he went straight for my King Tower, knowing that I got nothing to deal with it. So I did warn that that was going to be the battle at Seif. So Nico only level 8 with 2 legendary. Hey, be thankful you got 2 legendaries. This is a game about grinding for a long time, so don't get discouraged. I don't have enough gold. I only got 9,000. I gotta save up for my 40. I swear. Atro's asking if I want to battle. That's a good guess, Jorge. 27, actually. Or George. I'm not sure which one. Asif, are you suggesting a swap there to handle a Lavaloon? I'm thinking of building, but I think the balance of that deck would be slightly upset. Attack Clash Royale's moving up the ranks. Let's see what he's got. P.E.K.K.A deck with a Dark Prince as support. That's interesting. Because yeah, that would handle all those little annoying units that distract the P.E.K.K.A so well. So yeah, that would be interesting to play test for sure. Let's see if wants me to do a swap. Alex is asking what the tournament. Um, he's making Archer and Musketeer instead of a log. How am I supposed to? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I can make that swap. Musketeer instead of log. Because, yeah, I have the bowler for pushback. So, yeah, let's try that little swap. And then hopefully that Lavaloon will be a little less intimidating. Check your profile, Dan Trupa. Did you, if you join the tournament, Dan, absolutely, I'll scroll through and I'll find you. Make sure to give him good luck. Oh, the battering ram makes an appearance. I haven't seen it yet today. Oh, yay. It made it to the tower? Oh, that's just no fun. I played that opening horribly, by the way. I'm continuing to play it horribly. Gamer GN, yes. What's up? Alex Rodriguez. The tournament name is Bold Strategy Dash Live on YouTube. You should be able to search it up by just looking for Bold Strategy. Um, the password is totalBS. We're going to go ahead and play the graveyard along with this ice golem here. See where that fares us. And I'm ultimately going to save that for the minion horde. Here we go. This is what I want. I haven't played the Elite Barbs once. Alright, cycle to my zap. Looking for him to play a Skarmy here. Or those guys at the back. Forgot about them. Luckily the Musketeers just chipping away like a boss. I mean, it's really level advantages coming in play here. So, not a whole lot you can do. The joys of Clash. The battering ram almost missed because of that ice golem. That would have been funny. Path managed to make it. Hoya. That's right, having fun. Good game. How much time we got left here? Let's see if we get paired up against the Lavaloon deck and what this Musketeer swap does for us. Hey, Abhimanyu. Atrodan. What do you mean you're open? Oh, sorry, Dan Trupa. I forgot to look for you. Gee whiz, that's my bad. I I promise I will do it after this match. It's on the top of my mind. I'm a terrible person. Still awake. Oh, yeah. The rocket makes life grand, doesn't it? But that's 6 elixir, and for 7, that's what I can lay down in response. So that was a good placement of the Mega Minion, but ultimately I built up enough skeletons, and things are going good for me. There you go. So Dan Trupa is who I'm looking at after the match. Let's just throw some elite barbs down here and just throw them for a loop. Oh, interesting Valkyrie placement. Yeah, that I thought that was clever on my part. Just keep that pressure on. Ultimately, you didn't get any value really out of that placement of the rocket, because normally you want to take a unit with it. So you're looking for 135, 55 subs, or you're saying you'd be excited if I got that many? Atro Dan, I'm not sure logistically how I can do that just with the way that the tournament's set up, because I'd have to leave my clan or something in order to make that work. So I mean, I do want a 1v1, but unless I can practically stay in my clan where I am and all that kind of stuff, I'm not sure that we can do any kind of direct link here. All right, so I am looking through for Dan Trupa. I'd certainly be excited if we got 154 subs. That would be fantastic. Those of you who haven't, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel as we do this quite frequently. All right, Dan, what do you got here? Ultimately, what I'm seeing is you have a bit of a split focus in your deck because you have Graveyard and Hog Rider as two win conditions in your deck. Um, Now, if you're using the Hog Rider and or the Knight to tank for you for that graveyard, there are a bit of weaknesses there just because you want a stronger tank that'll last longer if your opponent has any kind of counters to what you have going on, as a pretty good way to defend against your deck would simply be minions and a tombstone. Spend 6 elixir to defend 8, or to defend 9. So that would be my comment. So the other thing, Atrodan, is if I if we try and start a game at the same time, a stream still has a slight time delay. Oh yes, absolutely. There's weaknesses in every deck. I I definitely think that building with a building in there, two crowd control in there, and then you got something to distract in those skeletons. Um, yes, exactly, Asif. Dart Goblin is the only thing that can really attack air there, which becomes a problem. You don't necessarily need air troops. It's just air things that can attack air. So the Dart Goblin isn't going to quite be enough for you. Another quick comment about the Dart Goblin is it's a decent support unit. However, its fire rate is not quite fast enough to be a successful graveyard defense. So my personal opinion there is that you'd want to use something like archers or minions instead, just as another option. Yes, and there's pardon me, a lot of counters to Dark Goblin as well. I appreciate you weighing in there, Asif. Knight to defend the graveyard. Yeah, I had a similar build actually, but like I said, having a second like two win conditions in one deck, I would personally swap out the Hog Rider for something that can attack air, and then the Dart Goblin for either archers or minions as a tweak. Welcome Pavel08. What about Loons and Lava Hound? Yeah, absolutely. Loons and Lava Hound are are an issue for a lot of people right now. That deck is pretty meta, so I find that I get paired up against people with higher level Lava Loon decks if I end up playing one. I also don't have the miner, which is a pretty key interaction for when that Lava Hound pops. So that's something that I want um, in that deck moving forward, if at all possible. Oh boy. 4 minutes left. Let's see if we can get two battles in. That would be fantastic. The last two push through the end. I get ticked when I play a Lava Hound deck too. Yankee boy. Good to see you again. Graveyard bowler. Yeah, well, I that's what I'm rocking right now. As part of your request. So unfortunately, we didn't have anything to deal with that Skarmy, so that made life difficult. Even one skeleton to chip away is enough to do substantial damage, unfortunately. So yeah, just looking to support this push with my Ice Golem in front there. Ultimately got really high value out of that log. I'm looking for him to play his Elite Barbs or Hog Rider next. In either case, I'm looking at my bowler. Here we go. I don't know why I put him in behind. I didn't mean to. Because, oh, that's laggy. Yeah, he got some solid chip there. Normally you would put the bowler in front to allow the bowler to absorb hits, but I completely misplayed that. I'm definitely not a mistake-free Clash player by any stretch. I am only human. One chip out of that hog is not bad. I'll take that. Oh, no, that's why putting the Ice Golem in front is always a good plan against that Skarmy. And I misplaced my graveyard. The joys of using an emulator. Do Elite Barbs versus Elite Barbs. Yeah, absolutely use my towers as the... Now, hopefully we can get these archers down. We can get the ice in front. Maybe not quite front. And hopefully we'll be able to handle this. Yeah, he's playing those archers quite well. I'm going to get my elite barbs out. And then should get some solid hits. There we go. Good game. I'm glad I held those as long as I did. That worked out quite well for me. One more battle. I'm in third. If Barry loses, it's going to be interesting. Aussie Legends pretty high up in the ranks. This is going to be a nice little rubber match here. It doesn't even make sense. A rubber match would be when you've already played each other. Yeah. I'm losing my mind, guys. It's terrible. I'm not sure what he's doing over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and come out strong. Ultimately, we're eye for an eye right now. He came out slightly ahead there. Aww. So if all of you get a chance, like and subscribe. What's up, Asif? I'm not. I'm doing all right. This is going to be a great opportunity. I keep the pressure on when I have to, I think. Look, I still got 5 elixir when he's about to come for his counter push. Getting ready with an elite barb maneuver here. So all I need is that 995 and then we're out. Well, not necessarily. Limited him to 1 hit, so we'll see if he's got anything else to throw at us. We'll just keep the pressure on just in case. And good game. It should put a 2nd overall in the tournament, which isn't bad, considering I tried multiple decks. No way! Pulled into first, Barry lost his game. Well, there you go. Well, thanks everybody for playing. I am glad you were able to join us. Be sure to like and subscribe as we'll be doing this again. There'll also be some nice deck building tip videos that we're working on. We're actually just waiting on our video intro from our graphic designer to be ready. So as soon as we get that, we should be ready to post some content. And yeah, Yankee Boy, be sure to come back. And Asif, be sure to come back. As you guys have been regulars around here. Peace out. Thanks, gamer. We'll see you all next time on Bold Strategy.